Hello, 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 hello. This is the Archie Luxury channel, and we are broadcasting live. It's a bit nippy in Queensland today. I got my jumper on here. This jumper's starting to pill a bit. It's just, it's had a bit of wear. Let's get the audience on the stream. Fuck faces. Let's get the fuck faces happening. Let's get the fuckers, the fuck faces on the stream. That's what we want to do, guys, is get the best for the punter. The punter in need. The punters, they always need, they need some assistance. They do. They need the assistance. Now, guys, let's see if we can get a few invites out there. Let's get some punters on the stream. Let's see if we can get HR on. Fluffer, it's your time to come on. You notice the Naki Poo? He is completely gonski. What's happened to Naki Poo? Well, with Naki Poo, it's pretty simple there. He's a bully. He's a bully. And if I don't give him enough space to bully, he's upset. He gets upset. See, so, you know, he's fucked off because he's a bully. He's a bully, and he can't spread his shit. So he's a bully. He just doesn't want to come on. Doesn't want to come on. Doesn't want to talk watchers. He just wants to be a cunt. So that's okay. I understand. That is how it goes. That's how it goes, fuckers. That is how it goes. It is what it is. It is what it is, man. It is what the fuck it is. What can you say? Now, let's see if we can get some punters on the stream. I want some punters. We want punters. We want punters, because without the punters, what am I supposed to do without the punters? It's boring without the punters on my stream. I want to get the punters on. I want punters. Let's get some punters on the stream. It's boring if you don't have the punter. The punter is important. The punter is king. Remember that. The punter is always, he is always the king. He's in the pound seat. And, you know, I've got to tell you something. It's just how it works. Guys, it is how it works. You've got to remember the punter is king. So, guys, we're trying to bring in more punters here. I love the punters on the show. HR Puffin Stuff. We got HR Puffin Stuff on the stream. Here he is here. Oh, this guy. I don't know who that is. Pastor with, who is that guy? He's going to do some swearing. Turn your camera on. Otherwise, I don't know who you are. He's going to say those just racist shit. You know, I don't want to, I'm not gonna fall for that trap. For, you know, hello, Mr. Goldberg, world's greatest dog trainer, not just a dog trainer.
Yeah.
You see that pastor guy? I don't know. He's just gonna come on and spray his.
Well, make him turn on his camera. You know what?
We don't turn your camera on, okay? Just so we can see it before we let you on.
That's right. You got to come on with a camera on. That's the deal. And people who don't want to do that, that we don't know well, if we know you well, that's fine. Mikey wants to come on with no camera. Okie doke, Terry. Tits.
Yeah.
JD, you know, whatever, fine. But these fucking guys that we don't know, camera on or no can do skate. Look at what we got here. Grand Seiko. The Seiko that is grand. See the hat?
Yeah. Yeah.
Look up. You don't see. Look.
Oh, the cap. I love the cap. Ah!
Okay.
My God.
Wearing the pink. Think pink. It's pink today. The pinky.
Do you love pink? Is pink a color?
No. I to be honest with you, I mean, I was glad to get this because it's a unique and an interesting watch. But like one is enough. I think I might have liked slightly better. What do they call it? The blue one. You know that they have this exact watch, but in a like very bright blue. I forget what the hell they call it. And I might have liked that a little better, but I was happy to be offered this. Both of them are very, very difficult to get. Difficult. I think this is.
I love pink. Yeah. You know, that pink is one of my favorite colors. I love pink.
Is it?
I remember, right?
I didn't know it was that. I didn't know it was that good.
Let me just tell you something. I remember one time I had pink number plates. It was actually. I better not tell this story.
Did you look at the private chat, by the way? I bet you didn't.
Private chat.
I often forget. Private chat. Now the guy in the lobby has dropped out, which I think is a good thing. But
it doesn't show the email address, fuckface.
See there. Well, not only that, I stand by my statement. Unless you are a regular on this show.
Okay, that was Uzi. That was Uzi trying to jump.
So he says.
Yeah.
Camera or no go. Unless we know you very well. And you've never been a problem. Uzi occasionally been a problem.
Uzi's cool. We love the Uzi.
Do we? Do we really? Okay, that's good. Good to know. Did you do this? Did you do this $10? Did you do that?
Hey, we love Uzi. Is $10. Always cool in my book. Do you understand that?
I understand that.
He's always a cool fuck. I like the cool fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Archie.
We got a super chat. Let's get these super chats read. We got one. Kentucky Dancer. Kentucky Dancer. $10 wristwatch check. Now, actually, I have got a wristwatch check. And we're in the Rolex, but that's boring. Take that off. I've actually got something special to change it for.
Let's have a look. Have a look. Have a look.
Thinking, I never use this. I want to ask you your opinion, okay? I never use. This is a watch box, okay? Like a travel case.
That's what that is.
It's a Scaletto del Tempo. Scat del Tempo, okay? Scatola del Tempo.
No, not Scatola. Scatola is a bad word.
If I'm going for travel, should I take this with me as part of my kit? What do you think?
How many watches does it hold?
Oh, one. It's fucking useless.
Well, then one. Exactly. All right, one on the wrist,
but
one in
how it holds it, but look how it's like a tomb.
Nice. Yeah, it's nice. Okay, so look.
I wound this fucker up last night, so I'm going to take out my Breguet.
You know what? Archie's worse than Terry Boston. He just talks. He never listens. Go ahead, Archie. It's your show. Do you think?
So that fits in now. I'm wearing that. Can I put my Rolex in the box? That's the question. The Rolex. Oh, Rolex. It that'll fit in there. That'll fit in there. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Oh, we got Fluffer. He was late. How come he's late?
I don't know. Why is he late? Why are you late?
Why is he late?
The raw underbelly.
Why are you late? You're supposed to get on before Goldberg's gotten on.
But I was quick on the trigger. That's what she said. Flipping through all of our...
Even backstage. We've got another super chat. Bear Clooney watches $5. Our friend Patrick says that Canadian PM Carney and AC3 are doing well. He acknowledges your ongoing success. He is happy for us. Keep going. What does that mean? I don't understand.
It means you just got $5 Canadian. That's what it means. And we should be happy for that. Yes, thank you. We're happy for that. We're always happy.
Thank you so much.
For the money and to hear from the bear. Less happy to hear about Patrick.
You know that?
What?
My printer is fucking playing up. Every time I print something, it advances one more page and jams.
I see. Well, maybe there's something stuck in there.
It's beyond annoying, okay?
See if something's stuck in there.
No, it prints, but then it jams. It's just it's a cunt. It's a cunt.
As so many are these days. As so many are.
It's done, Ski. I've done that now. I've done that.
So many cunts, so little time.
Marky Goldberg. Today I want
That's
to talk
me.
about hate watchers. Hate watchers.
What's a hate watch?
And I'm going to bring Simon Crane on to discuss it.
Oh, excellent.
It's a joke.
Good one.
That's
Arch.
a joke.
Good one, Arch.
Seriously, hate watchers.
And
I don't hate the purple dial OP. Okay.
The grape OP. Speaking of Simon Crane, the grape.
Is there any way we could do an intervention to rescue him from extremist nonsense?
Why don't you we'll send him, look him up. We'll send him an email and ask him to come on the stream. For old time's sake. We could do that. We'll just keep it not political.
No, but seriously, do you think but the thing is, then he tries to normalize his ridiculous views. See, we can't give him any airway.
Yeah,
that's what happens. See, they try and normalize and say, geez, he's not too bad. Yeah, the local Nazi's not a bad guy. Yeah, his politics are a bit extreme, but he's not a bad guy. He helps the kids with their bicycles. What you don't know is that he's got a fucking gas chamber in his back shed. It converts.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying or not?
Yes, I do. I saw this meme on I don't know, on Facebook or it was like a TikTok, and it was like this rabbi, guy dressed up like a rabbi, and he's talking to this girl with big boobs. You'd have liked her, and he goes, "Do you know why Jews don't eat ass?" And she thinks for a minute, and she thinks, "Jesus fuck." Hope you didn't hear that. Oh, good.
Yes.
And she thinks for a minute, and she goes, "Fucking kitten walking around naked, sassing me." Okay. The rabbi goes, "This beautiful buxom girl with low cleavage. You know why Jews don't eat ass?" She thinks for a minute. She goes, "It's too close to the gas chamber." Now, just pointing out I'm Jewish, so you can't say that.
You're allowed to make an appropriate.
You can't tell that. We're taking our words back. Yeah. Okay.
Now we got a super chat from CB. $5. Name the top 3. Look at me. Name the top 3. Look at me. Look at me. What I can tell you now, they'd have to be the top 3. Look at me. Okay, so you've got different layers.
Yes.
In the extreme end, you've got Paddock, Nautilus, Paddock, Aquanaut, Paddock. Actually, no. Then you'd have an RM, Richard. Anything RM.
That one I think you have right. An RM.
AP Royal Oak with the blue dial.
In gold, busted out with ice, maybe.
Oh no, that's the offshore. And then when you get into Rolex, you'd have to say the crazy Rolex, Pepsi, Hulk.
No.
Starbucks.
No, they're all steel. Gold sub.
Panda.
Gold sub. Yellow gold. It's got to be gold. It's got to be gold and obnoxious. Now, excuse me, but speaking of obnoxious, $20 from Terry Boston.
Terry Boston, $20. What makes Breitling such a cool timepiece? Sir Chesterfield and Mr. Goldberg. Opinions, gentlemen, please. Thank you. I think they're cool because they're undervalued. They're great value.
Bang for buck. I personally, I think they're cool because they're, especially the older ones, not so much the new ones, but the older ones. They are unapologetically Breitling. They are big. They are shiny. They are thick. They have rider tabs. They are just unashamedly over the top, much like myself. Yeah, that's what I like about them. The new ones are a little bit more refined. The old ones are in your face. So that's it.
In your face. I think the thing with Breitling is I always loved I always thought John Travolta was so cool.
Did you?
You didn't like John Travolta?
No, not especially. No. Also, he's a Scientologist.
He was in Welcome Back, Carter.
Yes.
Horseshack. He was
friends with. Yes. Yeah, that's where he got his start. And we have another $20 crown and case. $20.
Crown and case. $20. I came across this stream from earlier. Question was, why do you like watches? Mark, it shows you the elapsed time of your life. Terry, it's so if you lose your phone for 20 minutes, you can still tell time. AC3 Cyber Metals. Cyber Metals.
Those were our answers. Why do you like watches? Well, I feel like those are definitely our answers, Crown and Case. Exactly. Who had the best answer? Tell us about that. Who had the best answer? I think it was me. I think it was
Cyber
me.
Metals.
Well, I feel like Cyber Metals was just not answering the question. And I thought Terry's answer was silly. If you lose your phone. Who loses their phone, to be honest? But anyway, okie dokie. Yes, we talked about Kentucky Dancer. I talked about hacking the movement. Makes you want to hack the movement when you look at that. When you look at that second hand's ticking off the moments of your life, like through the hourglass, so go the sands of the seconds of our lives. These are the gaze of our lives.
I got to tell you something, Mark.
Please do. Tell me. What do you say for yourself?
What's the future going to be for the watch? See, that I was talking to somebody before, and they said if the next generation isn't getting into watches, they may go the way of pocket watches. They'll always have a market, but they won't be mainstream. Do you ever think that could happen to the hobby?
Well, here's what I'm wondering: if the watch market is so dead, why aren't we walking into the Rolex AD and seeing cases filled to bursting with watches the way we did when I first got into Rolex?
No, because they've twigged. Hey, if customers want what they can't have, it's called scarcity marketing. If we made everything available, they wouldn't want it. They want things that people can't have. So even though they may have oodles of the fuckers out the back,
they're overexposed.
They very cleverly say, okay, we got to limit supply. Otherwise,
to create the demand.
Exactly. So they've twigged.
Super jet.
CB, $5. Name the top 3 connoisseur. Now, I got to tell you, CB, I think the greatest connoisseur watch. I'm not going to like this. I'm going to tell you this once. I reckon the greatest connoisseur watch is Breguet. Why? Because now listen to me.
Okay.
This is it doesn't go for over retail, right? So it's got the investment side of point of view is a terrible loss. You will lose. You buy a new Breguet, you will lose a lot of money. It is a history that only true enthusiasts know. Most people have never heard of Breguet. And it's also intricate for the price point, so far ahead of Patek and Vacheron. You've got Guilloche, you've got soldered lugs, you've got coin edge, so many difficult things which people wouldn't even know were difficult to do. Okay, so that I reckon that is one of the most that is the best connoisseur watch because it's got absolutely no investment potential whatsoever.
Well, they invented a lot of shit like the overcoil.
But what I'm saying is, there's no people don't buy it to make money out of it. It's not like a Panda, Panda.
Okay,
I gotta buy a Panda. It's gonna go to 100,000. Remember that Bitcoin and Pandas were gonna go to 100.
I'll never live.
Go to the moon.
I will never live down that 100,000. Okay.
Another connoisseur watch.
Yes.
I would say is Vacheron Constantin. You know, they've got the 1921 driver's watch. They've got so many beautiful, beautiful pieces there. And a third, I'll give you another. Okay, he asked for a third connoisseur watch. I would say Jaeger LeCoultre, JJ LeCoultre, because they made movements for the top Patek APVC. They were the Reverso is so unique. They again, investment potential is pretty shit. They're not a great investment. They are also, people don't even know the history. You've got to be a real enthusiast to love a JLC. And I gotta be totally honest with you.
Frank and honest.
I think JLC is a great brand, but as far as as far as collectability goes, it's on the stinker. Look, some of the reversos you could say, oh, they're kind of, they're cool, but they're not really valuable. They're not valuable like a Panda. Okay, they're expensive. I didn't say they were cheap. I never said they were cheap, but you've got enthusiasts like Timely who love that shit. Timely, he loves that sort of shit. What do you think, Marky? Do you see what I mean? Like,
I do, and I think you actually just answered the next super chat as well, or at least I wonder if you did. Super chat.
CB, $5. Name the top 3 brands that lose most value if bought at retail. Now, I got to tell you something. Let's just back this truck up. You realize if you buy most Patek dress watches, Calatrava, World Time, Perpetual Calendar, blah, 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 you will do your ass.
Is that right?
Okay? You will never... You buy it now. Okay, CB's going to send me a WhatsApp photo and say, well, what about this one? There's always exceptions. But if you buy a modern World Time at retail, you will fucking do your ass. Okay, so don't think Patek is such a... It's like BMW. One of the most depreciating cars in the world is the BMW 7 Series. Now, that doesn't mean the 3 Series... It might have good value retention. Actually, I had one. It was pretty crap, to be honest with you. But
luxury cars depreciate
as fast as they accelerate.
Exactly.
Now, I would have to say the top 3 brands that lose value. I would have to say Breguet, with their new pricing structure, is horrendous.
Told you that you already answered the question, but keep going.
I would say Vacheron is fucking terrible.
There's 2 of the 3.
You had that sports overseas. Yeah, okay, but that's over. All of the dress Vacherons, fucking terrible. What else would I say? Drops like shit.
Well, let's see. How about Jaeger LeCoultre? Jaeger LeCoultre.
Yeah, I would have to say
it's the same 3, and the reason it's the same 3, I think, if I may paraphrase you, is people know at retail they suck, but they're wonderful watches, so the connoisseur buys them.
Yeah,
but
I would seriously love. I had my master compressor. I actually missed that watch. That was a lovely watch.
I liked that one.
In some ways, I kind of think, I maybe should have sold this one and kept that, because
I get why. Because that is a really good watch that you got there on the one hand. On the other hand, that master compressor was like around the same money or even a little less, and it was gold.
Cheaper, 10%
less money,
20% cheaper,
and gold, a big chunky gold piece. Christmas. Okay.
I mean, I do love it. I do love my. I do look. I love that watch. I could actually. I'll be honest with you.
Yes.
I could be happy with this and just say that's my watch.
You don't have to baby that one.
I am lower middle class. Let's just clarify. Mark is richer than me. CB is an industrialist, for fuck's sake. Okay, CB.
He's richer than all of us.
Wealthy industrialist, right?
Yes.
CB's the sort of guy who could put a lead oxide factory right next to me just to give me fucking health.
No, right next to a preschool.
Now, I got to tell you this, okay? Let me tell you this.
Yes.
The reality is, most lower middle class people, if they can have one gold special watch, like a Patek, a Breguet, you know what? That is amazing.
Lower middle class people don't buy gold watches. They buy like one Rolex, if at all possible. Probably not even. No. Lower middle? No, lower middle doesn't buy expensive watches. They buy like Tissot. That's what.
But they could be a watch, and you could still be lower middle and be a watch enthusiast.
Of course, that's why we have Seiko.
Look at Johnny Haynes, for example.
Well, Donnie Haynes, is he lower middle class? He could write a check for $90,000. Okay, this is a.
He inherited, but he inherited.
Listen, doesn't matter.
Was he lower middle before the inheritance?
He was a child of privilege. Super chat, and I don't understand this. Do you?
CB $2. Guys, do you like Mark Piggy Armor? I never. It's some obscure. You know what, CB? I never fucking heard of the brand.
Was he trying to say Parmigiani? I mean, why is my name there? I'm confused. Explain it in the comments.
I will do a Google search on that. And
David N says he's lower middle class and he owns a Patek. Well, I mean, define lower middle class. I mean, you need a net worth of I don't know, under 100K. Probably
under
$1
million.
Under 50.
Under a million?
Under $1 million is $1 million. You're not lower anything. In the U.S.,
$1 million isn't much anymore. Do you understand that?
It doesn't buy what it used to, but only 10% of the people in the United States have it. 10%, especially if you take out home equity.
Oh, Piggyama is for pajamas. It's pajamas. It's Italian for pajamas.
Oh, he's saying that I'm in a PJs, that I'm wearing my PJs. I get it now. No, it's a shirt.
Yes, he's very clever.
It does.
He's Italian. He's Italian Swiss. Did you know that?
It does look like pajama PJs, but it's a T-shirt with an island theme. But that is funny. Now that thank you for translating. Okay, good one, Arch.
Yeah, good one, Arch.
Okay.
Good one, Arch.
I got to find out where we were. Here we go. Super chat.
Here we go. We've got a super chat here. Crown and Case, $5. And what he says is, Breguet is the pontiff of the watch brands. Other brands ripping it off. Also, my third pick would be Lange, not that's a good point. Actually, Lange, I tell you this now. Lange has absolutely, you buy a Lange new, you will lose your fucking shirt. Lange has the Odysseus, which I can't stand. That's a watch I absolutely hate.
I kind of like it. I do. It's got the day. It's got the date. It's got that lovely Patek shape, like similar to the Cubitus-ish.
I got to tell you seriously, it's a circular. It can't be Cubitus shape.
I see. Well, nonetheless, I like it.
You like it. You like it. Look, I got to say, I would have to agree. Lange is fucking toxic. Secondhand, Lange. The thing about Breguet is what I need to laugh about Breguet is this watch here retailed for about 58,000 Australian. They brought out a new replacement, slightly smaller. So that's 40 mil. They made it 38 mil. I don't know if is that going forward, but anyhow, that's what they did, and they jacked the price up by 30%. Now, I don't know, Mark, is that stupid or what do you think?
That's a little crazy. I don't understand that.
I don't know how they justify that.
I know. Hold on. It's very corporate. Let's give them less and charge them more. It's called shrinkflation. That's why your nacho chips, your Doritos, are now $8 a bag for.
I want to go back to the 80s. Look at this, Marky. This is my favorite.
Did it used to come in like a gallon jug and now
OPM? OPM. Look at that. Yves Saint Laurent OPM.
Have they shrunk it?
I love this.
Shrunk.
As a fragrance, this is fucking.
Maybe put some under your arms. You've been wearing that sweater for like 5 days in a row now. You know why perfume was invented?
Tell me, please tell me. To
cover the stench of the French in Versailles under King Louis. They were they were stinky people.
Interesting. Interesting comments.
Yes, that's what I thought. So what's our topic tonight? I know we have a topic.
Here we go. What watch do you absolutely hate? Hate watches. We're trying. That's why we're getting Simon Crane on. Sorry, is the gag. Hate.
I get the gag, but all right. Hold on. What do you mean? Just like brands you hate, or how about a watch?
Yeah, what do you
you
really?
like?
Anything can be hate on
Oh,
any
come
level.
on,
Okay.
yeah, Squally, Invicta. That's too broad. You know.
I tell you, I really hate as a brand.
Yeah.
I hate that knockoff Frederick Constantine. You know,
Bulgari.
that's just
Oh yeah.
it's just the poor man's. You know, it's such a.
Mm.
At least Oris, they don't pretend to be fucking Patek.
So
right?
you hate Frederic Constant. Yes, you hate it.
Yes.
Good. All right. Here's what you're gonna do. Open, share screen, open. You're gonna open the Frederic Constant website. We're gonna go to the men's watches, and we're gonna look at all of them, and we're gonna find one and we're not stopping till we find one you like.
Well, this is the thing. They are likable. This is partly the reason that I hate them so much is that
let's find your
they
favorite.
are very, very likable.
We're gonna find your favorite. Let's read about their movements. Let's delve into the brand. Come on, chop.
Frederic Constant. Frederic Constant. It's very clever how they make it sound like a expensive. You know, I'll tell you a story.
Yes.
When I had that Mercedes Benz, I was looking after the Pagoda. I went to the petrol station. This guy turned up in this beautiful E-Type Jaguar. And he was wearing a fancy watch. And I said, hey, what sort of watch are you wearing? It was a Frederic Constant. Oh, okay. Stick to cars. Let's have a look here. Look at these watches.
Men's watches. Are we in men's or women's?
I actually look at this world time. Do you like the world time?
Scroll. Boy, that. Yeah, let's have a look at the world time. Let's
There's
read
men's. Let's go to men's.
But see, like that ladies look exactly like a Cartier. Everything is like
it looks like a nasty knockoff.
Yeah, everything is kind of like an homage.
Oh, look at this! Looks like a Breguet. That looks like
it's sort of
Zenith. That looks like a Zenith Open Heart.
You know something? That's what I'm thinking. It looks like if your Zenith and your Breguet had an illegitimate child, it would be that. That's awful.
See, I don't see anything great about that. Do you? Look at these here. These are fucking.
I don't, but we're not done until you find one you would buy. Of course.
See, that's very Cartier-esque, isn't it? It's Cartier.
Yeah, they all look like tanks.
Fuck, this is $4,500. That's not cheap, is it?
No. I assume this is Australian, but still.
See, look at this here.
They make any divers?
You know what other brand I really hate?
What's that? Squally.
Actually, I like this one. Okay, here we go. This is the one I like. Okay. This is the classic because it relates to the Austin Healey motor car. It's a collab watch. It's the Healey. Look at that. See that? That's a Healey watch. Look. Okay, there we go. I like that one.
What makes it Healey-esque? Is it the color? You
know what a Healey is? An Austin Healey. It's a big British sports car from the.
Well, it just says Healey on it, but what makes it Healey-esque other than the word?
Vintage Rally Healey. So it's just Healey. It's got the Healey on it, and it's very classic. Look at the strap. It's got the holes in it. You know, the holes for a sports car.
Would you pay $4,000 for it?
I wouldn't pay $400 for it.
Well, then you got to keep. Yeah, I mean, I don't hate the look. It does nothing for me. I don't think it's special. I think it's ordinary.
I'm going to show you what an Austin Healey is because you Americans, Austin Healey. See, this is what they are. Okay, this is what an Austin Healey. Look at that with the two-tone paint.
When we get a chance,
you see that the two-tone paint.
We're gonna look at the.
Look at this. Look at this. This one here. Big pictures only. Look at this one here. What do you think? Look at that. Does that look cool? Does that look cool?
Man. It's a roadster. It's very nice.
Yeah, that's an Austin Healey. That's the big Healey. Oh, it's a Healey 100.
Not to be confused with Aston Martin.
Oh, Aston Martin was a completely better level than Austin Healey. These weren't anywhere near as good as I think Jaguar was sort of. Some of these competed with I think Jaguar was much cooler, but what do you think, Mark? Is that you?
No. It's cute, but
Would
no,
you
I
ever
wouldn't.
fall for a man driving a British sports car?
I mean, probably not. No. I like young men who are driving beaters and looks like nobody loves them.
Oh, I see. They're more desperate.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Well, you understand me. That's why you like the daughters of rice farmers. It's really kind of this very similar vibe. So
It's funny. The ones who are more desperate, they're more appreciative, don't you think?
Well, I don't know. Nana Kim was indeed not. I told you I had a Miata. I had a little
How long did you have that for?
I had it several years.
You didn't like it? I want one back again.
I did. It's a fun car, even though it's woefully underpowered. I mean, it looks like you ought to be able to go vroom, vroom, vroom in it. Of course, it was a stick, which I like. I mean, I can drive a stick. That car should be a stick. But in first gear, I mean, I think if you took it up to 40 in first gear, you'd explode the engine. So it's not a quick, fast car, but it's cute. It's very cute. So I had it for a few years, enjoyed it, and then it was time to go because I got into an accident in it, and I was like spinning around on the highway on the Kennedy Expressway in Chicago, and I realized I'm too vulnerable in this thing.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, it was a fun little thing. CB Miata is a perfect gay car. David, Mark drives a stick. The problem with driving a stick is, back then I smoked. We can't light cigarettes. You can't drink coffee. You can't eat a sandwich.
Holy shit. That's so long ago, isn't it?
Me? I mean, it was the 90s. No, let me think. What did I have it in the 90s? Yeah, early 90s. I had it in the early 90s. It was gray with black interior. But and then I had to buy this like aftermarket thing to like jam into the well where the where the convertible, where the rag top goes, because you get backwash of air, and so wherever you get where you were going, and you'd have a headache because you were being buffeted by that curl of air that was like coming back and hitting the driver in the head. And it was a known flaw of that model, and so aftermarket people solved it with just a plexiglass thing. It was like a shield, but that really saved my bacon. It was fun.
My God, you really had fun, Marky. Fun.
Well, not on the Autobahn, not in that car. You get that up to 70, it would take you like 0 to 60 in like 20 minutes.
Oh, I see. Yeah, but the Mazda, that was a fun car.
It was Miata.
You had what color was yours? White or blue?
Silver. Black interior.
Automatic or stick? You had a stick?
Have you listened to anything I've said in the last 5 minutes?
Yeah.
Because I told you already all about it. I had a whole long discussion about the fact that it was a stick. How'd you miss that? You don't listen. You're like Terry Boston. You just don't listen. Look, I'm scolding. Let me see your contrite I'm scolded face. All right, there we go.
Cyber medals.
You're probably retarded. Okay, so it was a stick, and I can drive a stick, and I don't mind a stick. In that car, it was fun for sure. But you can't, like drink coffee, eat a sandwich, look at your phone. You can't do any of that shit with a stick in traffic. Cannot.
You can't use yeah, exactly. Have a cigarette. Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
Marky, is it gauche? I want to ask you this. I owned a BMW. We know this, right? I still use my BMW keyring. Is that acceptable, or is that kind of pathetic?
Do you know what? When I kept the Porsche keyring for like 3 cars past the Porsche's sell date. Now I have a Rolex keyring that the AD gave me, so I use that. But yeah, I did keep the Porsche one. So no, if it's gauche, I'm right there with you.
I think as long as you own the car, it's acceptable. But it's not cool if you like. Say I had a Bentley one, and I've never owned a Bentley.
Yeah, you have to have been in the club.
Yeah.
Super chat.
Crown and case, $5. Given that Grand Seiko hat theme, thoughts on the SGBM? Let's get this fuck on the screen now, Mark. Let's get the fucker, fucky, fuckaroony.
There's some good old terminology. There's some Archie.
SBGM 221. That's the GM fucking T. I actually. Oh fuck! What the hell is this?
What? It's
the
kind of a nice one.
AliExpress knockoff.
Well, no, you want to look at the actual Grand Seiko.
Okay, let's look at the.
I think you can buy these things.
I really, really love this watch. Can I tell you that?
Yes,
I think
you can.
That is one of the most.
$3,000, maybe $4,000, but like it's a bargain used. I think we should look at Chrono and get some pricing, because I think you can buy this kind of cheap. They tank.
Would you have? It's kind of a dress watch.
Yeah, but you know, I mean, what is it? I mean, it's like kind of like a sports watch on a strap.
It's 1960s sports watch. It's cool. You know what I mean?
I don't mind this at all. I kind of like it. But and I think if I'm right, it's got a pretty nice secondary market splat. It just goes splat in price, which is a good thing because it means you can buy it.
Marky, yes. I got to tell you, this watch here is very. Let's have a look. Let's go and have a look on Chrono. Let's go check out the Chrono fuckface. 5,500.
Big pics.
Let's go and check what these fuckers are going for. Low to high.
Are we in Australian dollars?
This is US. 3.5 US.
Yeah, look at that. $4,000. And what that means is, look at the one on the left, $3,692. You can get one of these things for probably $3,300 if you really shop. That's a pretty good price. And remind me, I think it has a high beat movement. I think. What's the movement?
I think it's not. I think it's just the automatic movement, Mark. Let's just check it out.
But I bet it's a Traveler's GMT.
Actually, yeah, it just says automatic.
Like
it
a true GMT.
Yeah. So this here, it uses the 9S66 movement.
72-hour power reserve. So that's a 3-day power reserve. GMT function.
Who we got jumping on? We got Mike. Mike the snake. We love the snake. What's the snake up to, Mike?
Michael.
I've been non-stop working on that stupid fucking airplane I was working all day yesterday on.
That's a beautiful plane, Marky.
Oh, man. I got it done, though. You want to see
I'll be right back.
Oh, it's 28.8. See, that's definitely not high beat. There we go. That's their standard automatic.
And I wouldn't think if it was a GMT that they would make it high beat as well. High beats. I mean, all the high beats I've seen are usually just like 3-handers, right? Or maybe not.
I don't know, Mikey. You're telling the story. You're telling the story, Mikey.
I'm asking the question, Archie. I know I should know the answer first, so whatever. But here, I'm going to show you my airplane. That's what I care about.
Yes,
hold on.
Please do that, Mikey. Show us the aeroplane. Fuck. How many hours have you put into that? Wow, that looks amazing. What do you think there?
So, anyways, still here, Archie?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got up at 7 and was dremeling and JB welding, little micro fucking. Look at the hardware pieces that I have to work with. They're all tiny little things, and it's all got to work in harmony. Here are the little arms that the servo drives everything with, and this is just a standard build. I would charge somebody $1,000 to build their plane.
Yep, we got JD joining us. Hello, Mr. Gonzaruni. How are you?
JD, I love JD. No communicado from JD. No.
We got another super chat. Crown and Case. What do you guys think of the new divers? SLGB 025. And there's JD. We'll come back to the divers in a minute. How are you going, JD?
All is well. All is well. Nice morning. Bit cold.
That's good to
Complaining a bit
hear.
in Sydney. I think it's about 9 degrees
You know,
Celsius, but still blue sky.
what is-
Can't complain. Grand Seiko talk.
What is like 75 degrees Fahrenheit in Celsius?
Good question. If only somebody there with Google could Google it,
Like
Archie.
the day my airplane, when I was taking lessons, and it got vapor lock from the day being too
Oh.
hot, and it
Okay.
was something like 84 or 85. It came out to somewhere around like 100 degrees, 101, 102 degrees, something like that. But and I just as an American, I think in inches and Fahrenheit, and so when people say, it's a comfortable 13 degrees, I have no idea what that means.
I know. It's always a problem, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's always a problem. Yeah, it's about 9 Celsius right now. It's actually not too bad. No wind chill factor.
I found a bag with a fucking lotto ticket in it.
So was it a winner?
I don't know. I mean, you find a bag with a folded up lotto ticket in it. I'm going to take it in and have it scanned.
Of course. Of
Um,
course.
Let me see what the date is. If it's recent or Monday, November 24th. So this is old. Oh, it's worth $10 though.
Epic. That's
I'll be.
fantastic.
I found a fucking $10. Just the other day, I found a $20 bill on the ground, lost it, and then my roommate found it again because of my auto ejecting phone. The cover on my phone has a little lip right here, and it catches change on the screen, just like this, like that. See how it catches things?
Okay.
So when I pull this out of my pocket, out comes all the change or loose bills with it every time I pull my phone out of my pocket. It's kind of a hassle.
We got a super chat. I got to get this one done here. Crown and Case, what do you guys think of the new divers? He's talking about the divers watches. And what we're talking about, this is
I've
an
seen
interesting
those.
watch, the SLGB. Are you a fan of that series?
If it's the new diver, check it out.
SLGB 02. That's one thing about Grand Seiko I can't understand is they have the most weird
Japanese thing.
naming convention. It doesn't make sense. This is just
They carry that over with a lot of different industries and things they make. Like Ibanez guitars are similar to that.
I love
They'll
it.
have
Look at
these
this.
crazy-
It's amazing. Spring drive diver. Look at this. This is beautiful shit. I love it.
Yeah, that's nice looking.
Absolutely. What's the price on this fucking thing? What is the price?
I like those boxes next door to it too.
Yeah, they've got a new one that has
Ooh. €11,000. Fuck me dead. 11. These people,
Ow.
are they out of their mind?
Well, it's spring
Well,
drive though. It's spring drive, so yeah,
and
it's
you buy
definitely high end.
secondary, you're fine. If you buy them secondary, you're fine. And like that GMT that you showed before, that's an absolute classic for the price on the secondary.
I think that's
The
a
one
great buy, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. The one I've got, so I've got that, but the high beat version of it with a red dial, which is a bit more
man.
expensive on the secondary.
I'd
But-
love to get a Grand Seiko high beat. That's
Yeah, they're
one
pretty,
high
they're very
beat-
cool.
one high beat that I really strive for. Because the other high beats, well, Omega makes a high beat, I think. But most of the other high beats are really high dollar as well, you know?
Yeah, Zenith have them, and yeah, it's so that that bone coloured dial on the secondary, that is an older movement. It's not high beat, but still great value. I think definitely on the secondary is well worth a look, and there's plenty
are-
of them listed too.
I like the dials, you know, with the I forget what you call it. You know, the black around and fading into the color.
Yeah. Well, even these ones on the screen now, those new divers, they've got, particularly the green one, it's got like a fume effect around the outside where it's darker on the outside than the
is
middle,
one
and
of-
it's
one of the
beautiful.
terms.
And it's like around 40 millimeter, I believe, that one. And they've got redesigned clasp with micro adjust and a bit more tapered than they
300
used to
meters
be.
too. It's 300 meters water.
Yeah, so it's legit. They're really
Yeah,
nice. Again,
proper-
you just have to wait
proper
for the
diver.
secondary. There's not many of those in
40
the
mil.
secondary
It's
yet.
almost 41 mil.
Yeah.
I
Nice.
think the only problem is it's too expensive. 12,500 euros.
Oh man, at
They
that
got
price,
blue and they got green.
I'm looking at Rolex at that price.
The green is the 25 he was asking about. The green, that's the 25.
That's the
I
one I
mean-
like too. I like the green's pretty cool, but you just have to be patient and wait for them to be on the secondary. They'll be there eventually.
Where
You
did
go to
Mike go?
Cove and buy this?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And they've brought out a new range of updated 9 series movements. So it's similar to that white birch high beat that I have, but they've redesigned the bracelet to be more tapered and redesigned the clasp to have micro adjust as well. And again, I would never buy those new. They're being released September, October of this year. There's a high beat range and a spring drive range. Fantastic, beautiful looking, but you wouldn't buy them new there's no way. You just have to wait and be patient. I mean, I'm a big fan. I can't help myself. But you'd wait. And that's just exactly what I do. I just wait for those guys who are building their spend histories, and they're buying all of this stuff and they're having to flip them to build their spend histories. And that's all I do. Just be patient and just
We got
wait
another super
because they're being
chat here. We
flipped.
got one from CB. CB, $5. What do you think of Atelier 1776 with the Liberty 250 watch? I've never fucking. Have you ever heard of that brand? Now, JD, you're an
Nerd.
obscure sort of collector.
I know the
Atelier-
Atelier Wen brand. I know of that.
Atelier. Fuck, this is micro brand shit. Micro brand Liberty. What the fuck? I never heard of this stuff. Have you heard of this shit or not?
That's a specific one I've not heard of.
It's made for the American Independence Day. American 250 years. It's a Texas-based independent. Holy fuck. This is actually quite a nice looking thing. Very nice skeletonized, very steampunk aesthetics. Steampunk fuckers. What's the price on it? Give me a price.
I like the
Fuckers.
case.
But fuckers.
Give me a
Mark.
price on this fucking thing.
Mikey.
Hi, Mark. How are you?
44,000. That's not terrible.
J.
44,000.
JD.
What do you think of that, Mark? Celebrate America's 250th birthday.
Yeah, it's a little hideous.
Oh, it's different. And it's something for America to be proud of.
You know what? Listen,
Surely.
if it's like in the $895 range, I'm down.
Steampunk. Look at this. We're at the steampunk. I love that place where you're at. Cockatoo
Yeah.
Island, is it?
I figured there's a lot of gay talk in the week, so I figured I better be on Cockatoo Island.
How about 3 or
if I hop
4?
on.
How about
Yeah,
on
oh.
Cockatoo Island? They have food for sale there. I might get hungry. That's the
Yeah,
only...
they do. There's 2. There's a cafe behind us here, and there's a lunch place on the other side.
Now,
of the
can
aisle,
you
but
actually
early.
can you take a ferry from the Isle of Manly to Cockatoo?
It's funny you should ask that. You can, but you'd have to change at Circular Quay. But you could do
You
that.
know,
You could
it'd be
have
a
a
worthwhile.
full day, Mark. You could
It'd
be
be
in
a-
So you
Manly
could
in
go
the
from
morning,
Circular Quay to
Cockatoo
Cockatoo
in the
Island.
afternoon. Yes. So you,
How
you'd have
far
to
is that?
swap. Well, from here, it's only like 15, 20 minutes from where I am, Cockatoo Island to Circular Quay.
Or 3
Maybe
or
a
4.
half an hour out to Manly from
Or
Circular
Oh,
Quay.
so you're closer to Cockatoo Island than Circular
Yes,
Quay.
I am. Oh,
Fuck.
definitely. Yeah, definitely.
You're an
So it's
expensive part
downriver.
of Sydney. Fuck me
Oh,
down.
look.
How many fried chicken restaurants are near your house?
The Rooster Roll, the Red
Um,
Rooster. Do you have Red Rooster in your suburb?
No,
of
we
course
don't.
not. Of
No,
course
we
not.
have sushi. We have sushi
Yes.
and stuff.
Yeah, you
I had
wouldn't
sushi last night.
would you buy a house within 3 kilometers of a Red Rooster?
Well, there again, there's nothing wrong with that. It serves a purpose, but they're more, yeah, probably not.
It's for the little
The
people, right?
the gauge of at the moment, if you look
Uh-huh.
at those
Yeah.
type of retailers as being
Yeah.
an expensive suburb, would be the Yoshi frozen yogurt places. So
How
you
about a
just sort of
Starbucks? That used to be the place, but now they're
used to
everywhere.
be,
Yeah,
but now
not-
you're right. They're sort of a bit ubiquitous
Yeah,
and just
right.
all over the place. I remember a time when Subway first came out to Australia, and that was a big deal. It's like
Yeah.
this guy I used to work with said, "Oh, Subway's opened. We're going to drive there at lunchtime. You can't believe this place." And I just distinctly remember that. It's like a big deal. And now, God, it's the worst thing you could possibly, only in an emergency would you
You
get.
don't like Subway? I love
Not
Subway.
particularly, no.
Well, it
No,
depends
no.
what toppings and dressings you put on it there.
Oh, the smell of it, doesn't it make you feel a bit ill when you walk past? You
I
smell
love
that
Subway smell. I
fake
love that
bread
toasted
shit.
bread.
Oh, no.
I
No,
mean,
thanks.
it's just a very uninteresting subset. Jersey Mike's is a lot better.
I love Subway. Subway. You know what I'd have? I tell you what I have at
very-
Subway.
very- very bland, very
I
bland,
get
very
the
bland.
Italian bread,
Yeah,
and I want
Yeah,
a
the
foot long.
Italian
I don't want a
BMT,
half. Foot.
yeah.
I want a foot long.
Yeah.
Of
And
course
then
you do.
I go for the turkey meat. I get them to microwave the turkey meat,
Have you ever measured it? to
and
see if
then
you're
I
getting
go
a
for
full 12 inches?
capsicum, lettuce,
Olives,
capsicum, lettuce,
Spanish onion.
onions, and I don't, instead of having like the sauces, that's where the fattening is. I just have salt and pepper.
Oh my
and it's-
gosh!
Oh,
you,
okay.
you are the he. You know what, JD? I just realized
What's
Archie
that?
is the he's the Jared of Subway
Well, that's not good. That's really not good, Mark.
of Australia. He's using Subway
Ugh.
as a weight loss program.
Yeah.
And Archie,
Look
you
what-
realize that
It's in
that is
prison now.
that's a very complicated maneuver that you're doing
Yeah,
right now.
That path leads down to.
Bad, really
Prison.
bad,
Bad,
bad things.
bad things.
Mm. Mhm.
It's a watch collector friend in Sydney got a pretty nice piece from Rolex this week. He got the OP with the Rolex
The Jubilee, the
motif
Jubilee,
dial.
the Jubilee.
Oh fuck! You're
Yeah.
joking. How did he get that?
That's a hell of a pickup.
Yeah, it's a hell of a pickup.
Did he
but-
spend? Does he got a good
Oh,
spend
shit.
his?
Massive, massive. Like
Yeah. Yeah,
these
that's amazing.
guys, it's all hugely based on the obvious, and it is. And you see the amount these guys buy on a weekly basis almost. It's not just one a month, it's like multiple a month. And they build it up. There's a lot of Gerard Perregaux and a lot
See,
of all sorts of stuff that they have to buy
I
to
can't
get.
afford to
to
be
that
in
journey.
that team.
Oh, I'd
I can't
never
af-
be able to do that ever. Forget about it. That's not me. And even if I had that degree of money, I just don't think I'd ever go on a journey like that and burn and lose money on all of these secondary brands to build. I just don't, I'm just not that into it. I just can't. That's a different space that I couldn't see myself in just to, I mean, they love their watches, but there's a degree of flexing in amongst the collectors community that drives that type of thing. And it's kind of a bit cringy, I think, and unhealthy. Is my view. There you go. Thoughts? I'm wearing an Explorer too, by the way. That's a cool
Very
one. There you
nice.
go. Thank you.
The black dial.
Yeah, the black. Got the black.
What's your favorite?
You're a rebel.
What's your favorite
Yeah.
fast food? You know, since we're talking Australian
Fast
fast
food?
Yeah. Fish and chips. Like, where do you stand?
Yeah, there's where I am near work, there's a good Costy seafood place at lunchtime I go to regularly, but they're not sort of a massive fast food chain.
How do you
I'm
feel
not
about
really-
the bugs? Morton Bay
Bel-
bugs.
No, I've never been. Just the name of
Really?
it, the Balmain
They're
bugs and stuff.
they
This is
taste
near
like lobster.
Balmain.
It's just like
Behind me
lobster.
is actually
They're
Balmain.
expensive.
I'm
They're
behind
expensive. We
Balmain.
can't afford that.
Well, they're like baby lobsters. They taste exactly like
Yeah.
lobster.
Yeah, I'm not
I mean,
not much on
You have
that.
to you have to describe them because I don't think Americans really know what it is. The only reason I know.
Yeah,
is
they're
'cause-
kind of they're like a baby lobster, but they're delicious. They're scrumptious. I love them, but they're
but they're ugly. They are ugly.
stupid as fuck. You
Alien.
They call them
understand?
bugs because they look like bugs.
They do. They give those sort of alien vibe
Yeah.
thing. The movie, you know, it's just not for me. Not for
Mhm.
me.
Mhm.
There we go. What's the super chats have stopped? That's a shame. Keep them coming.
Yeah, what have you done? What have
Stopped.
you done?
I don't know.
What have you done,
I
JP?
don't know. I'm sitting down and not moving. Maybe
That's
tomorrow
it.
I might go to a car show and bore you all. There's a car show on tomorrow.
Find a rock and throw it through a window for like $50.
I- There's nothing. There's no one here. I could really shout
You really-
cyber
you really-
metals.
You know, you're probably on camera, knowing the nanny state. You've got to be. you know,
Yeah, that's
someone's
probably
watching.
the
here.
case. There's probably
Super-
somebody.
speaking of super chats,
oh,
Super chat. It's super chat.
yes. Go ahead, read it.
SR Bell, $5. Mark, when did you decide to transition from banging chicks to
Read it. Read it.
hairy man butthole? That's
There
just
we
nuts.
go.
so,
Thank you for your kind and generous contribution. We do
It's
appreciate it.
so descriptive. It's almost like poetry.
I mean, I'm
SR
going to
Bell's
pass on
work.
answering that, but you know, JD, you can.
Was
answer
that a
if you want to.
haiku?
Yeah, it's a haiku, Mike.
Haiku. That's horrible. Oh,
Mike, your line was better than mine. Telling to,
got some birds flying around, dive
Right.
bombing a cover behind me. While I sit back there.
Super chit chat. Super chat. Super chat.
Super chat. Frankfurt sausage, $5. Terry, can you jump on? We need to see the Breitling compass again.
And we need to talk about cigars, cheap wine, and Rolex binoculars.
Oh, we got a super chat from Davy Smalls, $2. Mike the Snake, make sure there's no humans in your new plane.
Got it.
Hmm,
No problem.
good catch.
I got to tell you, that looks so steampunky there. It's so wonderful. There's nobody
Pretty
there.
good view from behind. There's nobody here. There's lots of birds though, and they're really territorial. The seagulls nest in the cliff over there, and there's a magpie next to me, and they're all going nuts.
This makes me so happy when he complains and pisses and moans and whines. I love this. Is my
Oh,
this is my favorite. I love it when he whines, when he whinges.
there's a magpie there.
He's a
It's
whinger.
getting dive bombed by the seagulls. Pretty exciting. That's the
yeah.
best I can do.
I thought a magpie would dive bomb seagulls, not the other way
No,
around.
look.
Yeah. They don't like them. Get the fuck
There's
out.
a piss off.
Our territory.
No, they're-
I think it's
Yeah,
probably a numbers game. Like if there were more magpies than seagulls, and a seagull were out and alone, it probably would be reversed.
Now, what's the
Yeah.
4 and 20 magpies all baked in a pie? Like, isn't there a thing about
No,
eating?
420 blackbirds.
Oh,
Big-
see, I heard the word pie. You know,
Yeah.
that's what did it. Super chat.
SR Bell, $2. Mark, how do you prevent your boyfriend
Oh.
from shitting
Oh.
blood?
Jesus,
Ugh.
man.
Jesus, it's just
See a doctor.
come on, guys. Just lift the game up a little bit.
Just a little.
Just lift it a little bit. Can we lift
I
a little bit of
paid,
heavy
I
lifting?
paid.
Hey, JD, I'm
Yes,
going
yeah.
overseas soon. I want to ask you
I know.
something.
What
What
is
do
it
you
you're taking?
think?
Oh yeah, right. The
I
bird.
want to ask you something. I've got this.
Sure.
You know how you get given shit. I got given this. travel
Gladly.
case.
What a
I got
whiner.
this travel case.
Yeah.
It's a Skeletto del Tempo. Okay, Skeletto del Tempo. Do you reckon I should take that? I mean, I've never used it, but I should have just fucking put my Breguet in there. Take my Breguet. The other side, I can take a couple of fountain pens with me. Just take it.
That's
and
so
go.
you. Definitely. Yeah,
Never
definitely.
used
Use
it
it.
before.
That's
Take
what
it.
it's there
Use
for.
it. Yeah.
Absolutely. 100%. I definitely use that.
Yeah.
You would use that?
Yeah,
100%.
definitely.
Especially when I was traveling around.
Okay. Thank you.
So tomorrow I'll pop on briefly. There's a car show that has some supercars and stuff. I'll
Supercars.
pop on for half an hour or so.
Nice.
Hopefully it's not raining, but it should be okay. There we go. But yeah, right, there's no one on the island right now. Nobody. There you go. Next time we're in Sydney, Mark, you'll have to visit Cockatoo Island.
It's been a
Put me in
hot
tent.
minute. I think the last time I went was Mardi Gras. Was the Mardi Gras?
How did they get all the cars onto Cockatoo Island? Remember they had that display?
Yeah, they had a
That's the wrong question. How'd they
barge.
get the cocks there?
They had a barge. Fuck, that'd still be hard. Be hours to load it all up in that, wouldn't it?
Yeah, they did them in multiple. I think they left from Hunters Hill across the other side there, and they just barged them across. And you showed that Austin Healey earlier. There was a beautiful Austin Healey here at that car show. That was very nice, very cool.
I like
car.
that two-tone.
Super chat.
Yeah, the
Read the
two-tone,
name.
beautiful.
Scatola. 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 Scatola de Tempo. There we go.
Naughty, vicious, violent, and nasty.
Beautiful. And
That's Italian, man.
yes. It's
Where do you suppose Eddie is right now? What's Eddie doing?
Oh,
Eddie. Who's Eddie?
Exactly.
Russian Eddie.
S.
He was a good
Bell,
guy.
$5. Mark, would you leave the country if Trump banned butt fucking?
Butt fuckers. Butt
Butt
fuckers.
fuckers. Butt fuckers. Butt fuckers.
Butt fuckers indeed.
I'm curious as to what in the chat somebody says, hey, Mikey, that map of yours moves around more than the dust mites on your floor.
What
I
map? Where's the
don't
map?
know what map you're talking about. Where's the map?
We don't see a map.
Yeah.
Is that a map? Is that a mirror behind you filled with notes, or is it a murder board? Like what is that?
Actually, no, this is a special board. It opens up and an ironing board folds out.
Oh, that's good multi-purpose. I like things like that.
Yeah, totally, man. I mean, it's a perfectly,
That's old school.
yeah, it's perfectly good mirror. You know, positioned right, you can dress yourself up. And
Wait,
ready
are you
for-
sure
yeah.
it's not like one of those doors where you open it and a dead hooker falls out?
Not 100% sure about that, but pretty sure.
You know now I'm really wondering what was on that carpet after all. You know, like a
No.
chalk outline.
When somebody mentioned, made the comment about shit stains on my carpet. There are no shit stains on my carpet. It's just
So rude, so mean.
incontinent dogs that are 20 years old.
Well,
Like,
Oh,
they're just
they
pee
can't-
stains. They're pee
they
stains.
don't
can't
worry about it, Mike.
Super chat for Mikey. Read it,
Listen
Arch.
to it.
Frankfurt sausage, $5. Mike, thoughts on the Jaguar AJ133 engine?
I'd have to look it up. I don't know. I don't know Jaguar that well.
I had an uncle who had a E-Type Jaguar in the 70s.
I like
Holy
their
fuck,
6-cylinder
which
more than I
one?
like their 12.
Which one? Can I ask you that?
It's a V12.
Which?
It's a
Okay, that's
V12,
a
all I
Series
know.
3. That's a Series 3
Yeah, it was
then. If it's
red.
a V12, that'd be the
Yeah.
Series 3 Coupe or Roadster.
Coupe, I believe. I think I've seen photos. I was driven round in it in the 70s, but I don't really remember it too well. But that was
You don't- oh,
downhill
that'd be
from
quite
there.
Yeah, that's a lovely car. I love
It's the
them.
best
I
car
love
our
them.
family ever was associated with. After that point, it was all Chimeras and Tiranas and other pieces of
Oh,
shit.
fuck.
Mitsubishi
Is
Sigmas.
the
But we did well.
AJ133 in?
So the
Is the
AJ133, that was
Yeah.
used from 2010 to 2000. Oh, it's a shit engine.
Oh, okay. Yeah, my question was going to be: is it an E-type
It's the V8.
car engine?
It's the
or-
V8.
I could have had a
5 liter,
V8.
32.
Stay away from it.
It was always problematic from what I
Timing change
understand.
issue,
Yeah,
coolant
that's what I
leaks.
heard. Yeah.
You'd virtually have to get the whole engine out of the engine bay to do anything with it, from what I
What color was the
understand. From my
Jaguar? What
mechanic.
color was the Jaguar,
It was
JD?
red. It was
Super
red E-type.
I sent you a photo. He sent me this photo here. Look at that. That's his Skeletto del Tempo box there. Fuck yeah.
Stunning.
Scatola.
Stunning.
Fuck.
Stunning.
Fuck.
That's no joke.
I've still
That is
got
a cunning stunt right there.
I've still got that watch,
That looks
the briefcase
nice.
one, right? But I don't have enough watches to fill it. I've only, that's how it goes.
We could fix that. We could fix that problem.
I do like the leather cases, like the that Bosphorus one I bought off you, Archie. That's my favourite watch case that I've got. I want to get a second one of those. Yeah,
That's beautiful.
yeah.
That's beautiful.
Super.
SR Bell, $2 AC. Would you lick the caresses of David SW sack for $50?
50,000, 50K.
50,000. No, I don't want to do nasty.
Wait. How about for a Le Mans?
No.
Okay,
I'm not
wait, I have
Meteorite
one
dial.
more question. How about if you had only two choices? There's a gun to your head. Death is not an option. All right, death is an option. The sack crease or the tablespoon of period blood. What are you gonna do?
Oh my God.
So
Rocky.
graphic. So graphic.
Pick, and there's a
Take
gun to your
sack
head.
crease. Thank you. Sack crease.
I swear to God, as soon as I hop on, like you're talking about perpetual calendars and stuff and normal shit,
Well,
and as
it's
soon as I
SR
hop on,
SR Bell brings out the worst. Brings out the worst in me, and we finally got the sack crease lick in there over the. Yeah, I'm not going to say it again.
seaplane
God,
flying by there.
I'm ashamed of myself. I'm ashamed of myself right now.
Bring it on yourself.
I'm
Mark.
just saying, I can't help it. Super chat.
Super duper chat. Frankfurt sausage, $5. Mark, which dog breed would you say is the most intelligent from your experience?
You know, JD, I'm going to have to ask you the same question now.
What, this one? The dog breed?
The last one.
Border Collie.
The last one.
What was
gun to
that?
your head.
A plane flew by. I didn't see it.
No,
Sorry.
the last one that Archie just answered. The SR Bell.
No,
the SR Bell.
I don't
sort of
think
like,
so.
the Kobayashi Maru question. The impossible. You got to pick one.
Yeah,
What are you
it's
doing?
a dilemma.
It is.
I'm not earning money from this, so I decline to answer those sort of questions.
I think that's a fair point. What dog breed would you say is the most intelligent from your experience? You know what? Listen, intelligence in dogs varies according to what job they were assigned to. So you might say a lab is dumb, a German Shepherd or a Border Collie is smart, but go send a German Shepherd out to hunt ducks, and it's then the lab is the one you want. So it depends on the job. But I will say, I really am very, very partial to the dogs who are bred to work very closely indeed with humans, because they really try to wrap their brain around yours. And so I love me a Collie, a German Shepherd, Doberman.
I got a good story.
Yeah,
we
course
were
you do.
flying model airplanes in Seattle,
Mhm.
and a guy's wing broke in the air, and so the plane kind of spiraled in, wind blowing, so it blew back behind us into the trees behind us. And a guy walking his dog. This is in Discovery Park in Seattle, and a guy walking his dog, a pointer. Okay, he let the dog off the leash, and the dog just went straight into the brush, and went and found
pointing at the thing,
Yeah, he found the bird, found the plane in the tree, and just stopped and pointed right at it, just like if it was a bird.
Yeah, that's great. That's
It was
funny.
awesome.
Yeah, if you need to find a bird, you want a pointer. But
Yeah,
if
yeah.
you want a dog to herd sheep, they're fucking useless. In fact, if you want a dog who gives a shit what you think, a pointer's a little useless because they don't care. They got a job to do and it has nothing to do with you.
I got a quick story that has nothing to do with what you just said, or what Mike just said.
Excellent.
So I left work left work yesterday
Yeah.
down the main street of Sydney.
Yes.
And again, our homeless problem isn't that profound that there's encampments or anything, but there's the odd, well, we say unhoused to be politically correct, unhoused people sitting begging for money near Wynyard Station. And I walked past a guy, he had his whole setup there, he's sitting on the ground, he had a corrugated bit of cardboard and he had his note on it, and it had, and I had to go back to check that it actually said what it said. It said, "Need money for whores and booze." And I thought, fuck.
Well,
at
you
least
know,
truth in advertising, you know, at least he's being
see,
honest.
What those guys have figured out is that humor sells, makes you look. Because if it just says homeless, 4 children, you know, prolapsed rectum, you know, you're just going to walk on by. But, you know, if they put something silly on there, you do a double take. And then
I did. I did.
Did
I
you
had
give
to
him
go
some
back
money?
and check.
Yeah, that's the
Oh,
question.
God, no.
Nah,
No, of course not.
You enjoyed his humor and then fucked him right off.
Yeah, I did. I just feel like it encourages them.
I understand.
Yeah.
So does the second look.
Yeah.
Okay, Archie, another super chat from SR Bell. Super chat.
Uh-oh.
Super duper chat. I'm just pulling paper out of my laser. It just jams.
Yes.
SR Bell, $5. AC, would you put peanut butter on your balls and run around Mark's dog farm naked for an hour for 500,000?
No, that's a lot of money.
That seems pretty reasonable. That's actually pretty compelling. I think there's a problem in there.
Because to be very safe, because Marky feeds his dogs. They're not even hungry.
I would tell them, sick them. So JD, you know, so that you would do that one. That's one you would do.
That's fine. It's not like it's shack related. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, and not only that, but what if I have a Great Dane?
Mark,
one.
do you teach in German? Do you use German?
You know, by request, but I really hate to.
Could I ask you, JD, what did the guy who had the Jaguar do for a living? The E-Type Jaguar guy.
They owned a petrol station. He was a mechanic. He was a mechanic in the 70s.
What color was it?
Red.
Interior? Black?
Oh, I can't remember. Like I was like.
Did it have a Webb Brewster sunroof?
I don't believe so. I can't remember.
Supper.
I'll have a look and see if I
Supper.
can find some photos.
Tell us about the racehorse named Archie Luxury. Now, that was somebody who had racehorses. He named one of the horses Archie Luxury.
Is it glue now? Is that been turned into dog food?
I don't know. You know what I mean? They do
terrible.
it. It's a great
Let's Google
honor.
it. I'm going to ask. Hold on. And it was in Australia, right?
Yes. So then you're not allowed to use that name for so many years after it's registered.
Give me a year.
Yeah.
What year was this?
It was like 10 years ago. You just ask, is Archie Luxury a racehorse? There's only
10
one
years
Archie
ago, there was a racehorse in Australia named Archie Luxury, what was the horse's record and what happened to it?
Did you know, JD, Curly spends a lot of money doing those AI stuff?
Oh, yeah,
That's not free.
It's not
I
without.
thought it was free.
No, definitely not. Particularly the video stuff and the nature of that type of. It's completely different level of expense compared to the likes of ChatGPT related stuff. Well, there's that too, and there's a degree of AI built into those Google searches now. But they're very expensive. The video processing of AI stuff.
Archie Luxury foaled, which means born, October 31st, 2013, was a bay. The bay is a color by Street Boss. That was his father, and his father was American. Out of a mare named Kissy Lips. So Archie Luxury's mother was named Kissy Lips. He raced mainly in Victoria and northern New South Wales Gold Coast circuits under trainer J.C. Smerden. Career record, 29 starts for 4 wins, 5 seconds, and 3/3, which does not sound like a bad.
That's pretty good.
It says it's a solid but unremarkable
Okay.
Galloper. However,
That's all right.
he did take in $90,195 in prize money altogether.
It's
He
not too bad.
debuted in September 2016 as a 3-year-old and picked up wins in Traralgon Park, Traralgon, Pakenham Park, and St. Arnaud. Later stepping up to Gold Coast benchmark races as a 4 and 5-year-old, including a win at the Gold Coast in December 2018. What happened to him? He never progressed beyond midweek provincial benchmark company. His last recorded start was December 21, 2018 at Lismore, where he ran 4th. There's no record of him racing after that. He simply appears to have been retired quietly with no further starts in the years since then. Find his pick. Let's find a picture. Let's find a picture of this horse. I'm pretty sure it's going to show me a can of Alpo right now. Oh shit!
Or a tube of glue.
Does that look like him?
Yep, that's him.
Oh, proud mane.
Wow,
Yeah.
beautiful horse.
Yeah.
I hate horses, but that's a beautiful horse.
He's a bit thinner than I would have expected.
That's a pretty good record. I was expecting it to be far worse. Than that. That's
he made
actually reasonable. It's not exactly our Seabiscuit or what's a famous racing horse in America?
Secretariat won like millions.
You got that one.
okay.
You got that one. Pharaoh. You know the one who won the 1930s. Pharaoh. What's that?
We don't know. No, nobody knows. Okay, let's see. Super chat.
I just famous Australian
Oh God.
racehorse. No, you know the very
Okay,
famous one was
that's
Far Lap.
We're not reading that.
Far Lap.
Far Lap, yeah. Far Lap, PHAR, Far Lap.
Didn't the
That's
Americans
about-
poison Far Lap?
Come on,
That's
man. You can't.
correct.
That crosses the line of abuse. Super chat. This one. I paid. Too bad. Super chat.
Super
You
chat,
can look
super
at the-
chat, super chat. We got a super chat here, Mikey.
Yeah.
Horatown, $5. Curly spent tens of thousands making exciting and provocative clips of yourself and Lux, and then you took away his ability to use your clips. Is he a cunt?
Well, that deserves an answer.
I didn't know they weren't free. I thought this AI shit was free.
Well, aren't you
No.
pleased that they've lost their investment?
I didn't realize that. I thought it was like you could talk to
No.
Google. No,
No, definitely not.
they
Not for that
charge
sort
for
of
it.
stuff. Even like that other gentleman with his computer game. That's all paid for in one way or another. It's not free.
Mm-hmm.
And the notion that somehow that's going to be approved on the App Store by Apple is just mind-blowing. You think that that's going to happen. Anyway, having dealt with Apple, it's
Super chat.
good luck.
What's Apple like to deal with?
I don't really want to go into any specific detail about that, but they're protective about what they'll put on the store, shall we say.
We got David N, $5 Canadian. Arch, tell me for 2 minutes how great a 5396G014 is and how you wish you had one. Look, I gotta say 5396G, my dream one would have to be the rose gold. I'm sorry. I actually like the rose gold one with the white dial with stick markers. That's my dream one. Your one has got the Breguet numerals. It's an annual calendar. I actually love the 5396. They are incredible good buying. You can buy one for $60,000 in America, $60,000 US with diamonds. That's the blue, rose gold with the blue. But the bargain is the slightly older ones. These are half the money, absolutely half the money. I think, my dream paddock collection, if I was having a dream paddock collection, I'd have some sort of annual calendar, most probably a 5396 or a 5205.
Mm-hmm.
I would have some sort of world time, and I would have some sort of Kelly Trava. That'd be a beautiful 3-piece paddock collection. That's fucking amazing. But you know what? 5396 white gold with breguets. Fuck, that's beautiful watch. Beautiful, beautiful watch. Lovely watch. Man, heirloom status. It's nothing to be sneezed at. It to be honest with you, I actually prefer this to a lot of perpetuals. The only perpetuals I like Tan's perpetual, which problem with a lot of perpetuals is because they use the 240 movement, they don't have the center seconds. They don't have seconds hands. So I kind of want that. The annual calendars have the seconds hand. So I got to be honest with you. I would kind of I kind of love the annual calendar. There you go. 2 minutes for $5.
I think you owe us a couple dollars. That was like $7.
Well done.
All right,
good.
very good, very good, very good. Super chat from Davey.
Davey Smalls, $5. Curly and Mark have a lot in common. Both live in Chicago. Curly has gay in-laws, and he also likes dogs.
Sounds like a good guy to me.
True.
Yeah,
all true.
Yeah. I know. I think. Listen, all jokes aside, I think Curly's the man. He's a fun guy. I've often said it would be a nice time to hang out.
You meet up with Curly?
Of course I would. Of course I would.
For pizza?
Yeah, for whatever
meal?
sausage. He would probably want thin crusts, and I say that because a real Chicago guy eats thick crust, but I don't know. I picture him as a thin crust kind of guy.
Chicago pieces that big thick.
We call it Yep.
Chicago style.
Chicago style thick crust pizza.
So is that the difference between Chicago and New York pizza? That yours is generally
New York pizza is very fucking good, but they do some very, very good. But they do something that we don't do here. You'll go into a pizza shop and there'll be an array of pizzas. Like, if you want a slice, you can order any one of them that you're looking at there. There's like this array of a million different kinds that they have, toppings and whatnot. And then they take this thing, which is kind of like half cooked and cold, and then they just take your slice and shove it back into the oven.
Yep.
Okay.
Which I think is insane. Here, if you want a pizza, they're going to make it from scratch, and you're not eating, like old pizza that they've heated.
Yeah, but you can order a fresh pizza. You can always order.
You can. But I mocked this until I fucking tried it. And it was delicious. And they have toppings that we would never fucking put on pizza. They had one that my buddy ordered it. I thought this was absolutely ridiculous. Ziti. Remember if you remember your Sopranos, Karen's Ziti. They had Ziti on a fucking pizza, which is like basically like, it's like pasta. It's like putting spaghetti on a pizza. And I mocked this. And my friend said, shut up and try it. And then I went back and then I had to go order one of my own. Fucking amazing.
We got a super chat here from SR Bell. $5, Lux. Mark, how long would you last while watching Chicks with Dicks? 10. Anal abuse 7. I'm going to go to the toilet.
What happened to parts 1 through 9 and 1 through 6? I have to jump right to the.
Christ. I had a story of a friend of mine had a flatmate, and he said, "Look, just while I'm away, I don't know why you did it. We just
don't wank in my
calm
bed.
down with the porno stuff, like." And
he said this to you?
Enough. No. It's a friend of mine had a flatmate and came home and just saw the history, and it was literally all chicks with dicks.
Oh, that's fun.
Surely, please.
How long could I last? But
no.
the problem is that I don't, it doesn't. It's not my thing.
Exactly. It's like you're not into Frederick Constant watches. It's the same.
Well, that would be more my thing. The lady boys are very, some of them are super pretty, but like not all of them, but a lot of them have boob jobs, so they got boobs, and what do you boys do with them? Dung, 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 dung. Like, what do you do with those things? Like,
yeah, that's basically it. That's good enough, isn't it?
Did I just cover?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
For me, they're an accessory. So I do whatever's appropriate at the time. if they're big, giant, I'll motorboat. If they're tiny and small, I'll do something different.
Oh,
I'd rather read a super chat about peanut butter. This is
there we go. I knew the moment would come when there'd be actual heterosexual talk on this stream. Look at that, Mike.
Look, I want you to know, JD, I just want you to know, and Mike too, I accept your lifestyle choices. I do.
Oh,
I
thanks.
accept them.
It means
Just
a
don't
lot,
give me.
Mark.
Yeah, you're welcome. But just don't give me any details because I find it kind of disgusting. Just don't
Okay.
tell me anything. But I
That's fair
accept you.
enough.
I support you
That's fair enough.
in your struggle.
Thank you. It supports us on our journey, Mike.
It does. Now, JD, would you read this and then Mike, you can answer it.
How does $2? John C. How does Mike the Snake spend his Friday night? Also, fuck Coda.
F good. Yes. Mikey, what do you do on a Friday night?
Same thing I do pretty much any weeknight and weekend night. I don't really go out and party anymore, so especially if it's a race weekend, I'm getting up at 3 in the morning to watch the Formula One because I watch it all live and it's some other side of the world. But no, I'm not the party animal I used to be. I don't drink. I don't party. I really should go to the pubs though and just drink soda water and meet people, just to be social. But then I really don't like crowds anymore. After COVID, I kind of just like I'm kind of and
I used to travel a lot, Mikey. I was on airplanes constantly. Now the United is telling me you better fly. You're gonna lose status, bitch. I'm like you. I used to be constantly out and about, and now I stay home. Me and the kitten.
There you go.
Speaking of which, I think I have to buy him dinner. Let's see if it's ready. Let me ask him. Ready? Are you ready? I might have to leave. I might have to leave you.
What are you getting for dinner? Oh, I'm hungry. Yes. What are you getting?
I think you guys are gonna laugh at the name of this place that the kitten wants to go to. It's called Beef Shack.
Of course it is. Of course it is.
And what they have is a Chicago food. They have a good smash burger, but then they have what we call Italian beef, which is not as good as a Philly steak sandwich, but it's slightly sort of in the same vein. Super chat.
Super chat. It's about $5 poll. What is more likely? Mark is straight or Mike is full of shit about everything? They are both. Look. I tell you, Mike, everything Mike says has got truth in it. I've tried to nitpick him.
Yeah, can't do it. Can't pick him apart.
There is truth in a lot of things.
And Mike I like a nice hairy gash. I like a nice hairy gash. It's true. I'm busted out, Archie. I like a hairy gash.
Yeah, I love that story, Mark. You told that story there.
It took me a while to understand that comment that he made, but what can you do? Super chat.
Super duper chat. Here we go. Frankfurt sausage, $4. Mike, aluminum or cast iron block?
Well,
aren't they both
on the
bad?
application. Iron blocks for monstrous horsepower because the iron block is just more sturdy, but you have a weight penalty. Otherwise, aluminum blocks are what most small engines are made of. Hondas, Toyotas, those kind of things. They've all moved over to aluminum blocks. BMWs are all aluminum blocks, I believe now. But it really depends on the application. Like if you're talking about drag racing and making 3,000 horsepower, you probably or 4,000 or 5,000 horsepower. Like you probably start with an iron block. I would take the weight penalty just for the peace of mind knowing that this. I mean, plus aluminum costs so much more, and yeah. So
that's why you should save your Coke cans.
Yeah.
Super chat.
It depends on the application.
Super chat. SR Bell, $2. Mike, tell your BS porn story with multiple women. It's not bullshit. That's a true story. He told the story. Again. That's what happened.
Didn't that feature pizza? Is that the one I remember?
Yeah.
With pizza and the ladies. Yeah. I remember.
How'd the pizza come into play?
Well,
they had pizza.
There was a like unnamed shop next to the porno shop that I used to run. That was kind of a unspoken house of ill repute.
In a pizza place? Didn't the girls stink?
But the girls would come over and hang out with me, and then there was that one fateful night where a couple of them came over and brought pizza, and we had lots of fun.
Oh my God, that's funny. So they brought the pepperoni to the party.
Yeah, they did.
You brought the
Nice.
sausage.
Nice.
Anchovies. That is so disgusting.
Oh,
I
God.
accidentally got anchovies on a pizza the other day.
You know-
Oh,
you
it's
know-
horrible,
my
I had to
dad-
throw it out. I had to throw it out. I couldn't fucking eat it.
My dad promised me if I did this or that he would get me a pizza. And well, I did all this stuff, and I was like, "Okay, Dad, pay up time. Let's go for a pizza." And he goes, "Only if I get to pick the toppings." So I'm like, "Fine." And he bought me an anchovy pizza. That's it. Nothing but anchovies and cheese.
Oh, God. No.
That's child abuse.
It was so salty. I spent the rest of the night just sick to my stomach.
Yeah. Well, thanks, Dad.
Yeah,
I would
Dad
put him
was-
in a shitty nursing home.
Trauma.
I love my dad. I mean, he had his moments back when I was younger, but that's all in the past. He's a good guy.
No
Look at
one's
that.
here. It's
So I
like
love the steampunk. It's just so. It's
Like,
just
what
kind
was
It's
that?
cool,
of.
though,
Do
isn't
they
it?
have
What-
events
what-
there? Do they have steampunk events there? Like,
There's a degree of well, there's a degree of that, the cosplay type stuff that goes on with people dressed up in crazy
so I mean,
outfits.
is this
fun.
area designated like specifically as a steampunk area, or is it just
No,
steampunk
it's just-
because
it's
it's
just
industrial?
Yeah, it just happens to look that way.
Super chat.
Uh-oh.
Super chat. SR Bell, $2. Mike BS. Mark has been with more women than you.
I'm pretty sure.
Fighting words.
I highly doubt that.
Yeah, there was a time where I was knocking about.
Laying pipe.
Highly doubt that. Lady boys.
That was then. This is now.
Yeah. Well, I think if we total it all up, I don't know who's got more body count, but mine is not so many women.
I never counted, never cared.
Lost track.
Exactly. I was a stud. In high school, I was a country bumpkin, and once I went to the JC after high school, I just came into my own, and I was a horn dogger. Like you would. I mean, I was running around and.
Are you trying to say that you came to Jesus Christ and became what? Or junior college? You meant junior college.
Well, I went to the JC after high school, and
The what? The what?
The junior college.
Yes.
The Santa Rosa Junior College is one of the best junior colleges in the U.S. But in any case, that's where I kind of came into my own, and boy, I took full advantage of it. I'll tell you what.
It's a cool place. It's very cool. You could have a wedding there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could.
But this is the problem with Australia. It's fucking empty. It's just like
This used to be for ships, wasn't it? Making ship
Yeah,
stuff.
so it was naval yards. So Second World War, they did the maintenance of the
This is where
Australian
they made the belly
Navy.
buttons. Where they made
So
the belly
is
buttons.
this like a big museum
Wow.
now?
No, it's just like a national park. It's just open. It's
Oh,
just
okay.
you just hop off a boat
But
and just walk
nothing-
around.
Nothing's being produced out of this facility.
See, Australia is the size of the continental United States, and it's got 30 million people in it. It's empty.
Look, there's people here, Mark. There's three people here.
Where? Oh, you found
Just
found
here.
one.
Just
You
through
found
here.
one.
There's three of them.
12
I'm-
o'clock.
When you get close, I'm going to start talking about serial killers real loud.
Oh, that'll be helpful.
You see the
Yes,
little
pick them. I want them. But this time, use
Yeah.
the machete. Use the machete.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There you go. There's a
they're
person.
burning
Don't let them get
now.
away. Don't let them get away.
There you go.
Laying some rubber.
It's quite an amazing place there. Look at the
Yeah, it's pretty remarkable.
where do they
lot
do
of-
the
lot
ship
of these
repairs
old-
now? What do they do now?
Will be Garden Island, I would imagine. So further into the city where the actual naval base is now. But this was
Okay.
the maintenance a long time ago with all of the. all
This
the
land would
stuff
be
in.
worth an absolute fortune.
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
yeah.
So just off
I'd put a red rooster on.
Balmain. Yeah, is that what you do? Red Rooster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a big long
Yeah.
lathe.
Fuck up
Classic.
the neighborhood.
Classy.
That
Classy.
lathe, that big long lathe there would be for like tank barrels or something. that one
I think
too.
It's
a lot
amazing.
of,
There's so much skills the men would have had here to use this shit
Yeah,
and to make.
and
would
how
be,
dangerous it would have been.
They were
back
manly
then.
men, manly men,
Yes,
manly men indeed.
exactly.
Probably
Because you
had
know
beer,
that
beer with
a
their
lot
lunch.
of these larger equipment stuff were they finally went to electric, and then they were powered by pulleys, but they used a leather belt that just had
Okay.
little like staples, to join the belt together, and it kind of went thunk 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 as it went around. It was a slow moving belt, but about 4 inches wide, and that's what used to drive a lot of these big lathes and big drill presses and things. Um, and a lot of companies had like one main drive system that they would drive everything off of. There was like a shaft up above, and they,
Shaft.
they needed
Shaft.
to.
Mike said shaft.
He did, and one of my favorite, excellent set of movies, by the way. Speaking of Shaft, Part 1, Part 2.
I gotta check them out.
Shaft, can you dig it?
Now look, turn around to your left,
Yes.
JD.
Yes, sir.
There's the underneath that motor, that shield, right there is probably a leather belt.
It's funny. Yeah, I know what you mean. I think I have seen those deteriorated, but I know what you mean. I know what you mean there.
it's amazing. This would have been the forefront of technology in the 40s, really.
Yeah, definitely. They had so they actually designed the boats as well. They've got offices up high near where the convict area is, up where they've got the design for the boats, the facilities there. And they did all the maintenance here.
Fucking hell, amazing stuff. All those boats would be scrapped now.
I guess so. It's just a fantastic location photographically. I mean, look at it. It's perfect.
Yes.
Perfect. I'll get you back. I'll hop off in a second and get back to some watch talk.
What's the best car museum in Sydney? Tell me this. What's the best car museum in Sydney?
Please don't.
I think they're outside of Sydney now. There used to be one near where I used to work in Pyrmont. There was one there for the longest time, but it's not there anymore. I think they're more outside of Sydney now. Sort of the car museum stuff.
You love the car. You'd never buy something like an E-Type Jaguar or something like that?
No. I just like, again, I just enjoy going to the shows and looking at them. I just don't,
I suppose if you're a mechanic, it's different. You need to be a mechanic.
Definitely.
To own that sort of stuff, don't you?
It's the torture rack there. There you go. Tortured there. Yeah. But tomorrow, I'll hop on tomorrow.
Because this was the big thing. Remember, people become boiler makers? Makers.
Absolutely.
Welders, boiler makers.
The size of that.
That crane.
That's what she said.
Look at the size of that. The size of the shaft in here. Eh?
JD, if you had to take a mean steaming dump, like in the next 30 seconds, where would you hide?
Oh, I've always got my options open, Mark. You know what can happen very quickly. I do nowadays. I make sure I know where the facilities are. I've got a map
how far
in my head.
It could be far.
Oh, dude, I've got a map in my head of Sydney in particular where all the excellent facilities are.
Yeah, but in this place right now, in this steampunk museum of ships,
there's so many options.
Belts, yeah, but I'm just saying, if this came upon you and you started to get the feelings like, is that like a tunnel? Like that would be good.
Go into that tunnel there.
Yeah, it's a dog leg tunnel. You could go through there. And it's a dog leg, so they can't see all there's families. That'd be unfortunate.
Oh my God, this is fucking funny.
It'd be unfortunate.
You know what,
there's bathrooms just there.
Just
near the crane.
Archie, read this one. Super chat.
Here we go. SR Bell, $2. How immature are you guys?
Hey, Pot, this is Kettle.
Kettle,
Exactly.
Pot calling Kettle black, hey?
Yeah, exactly. That's funny.
What's the weather like? Is it cold there today in Sydney?
Yeah, it's like 10 degrees.
Okay, we're 18 in
Celsius.
Brisbane. 18.
Yeah, I think it gets to 18 around 2 p.m. So it'll eventually get there, but it's probably 10 or 11 right now. It's not too bad.
You're not feeling that. You're not feeling any cramps, any cramping sensation in the abdomen right now.
No, it can build pretty quickly.
Hello, I'm a cockatoo. I'm
I've
here to help.
I've had a good run of late, in particular. I've had a few good years where it hasn't happened, so I'm thankful for that.
Yeah, but
what
if you have one in the chamber? What if you don't even? A lot of people have one in the chamber. They don't even realize this causes a lot of tragedy.
Yeah, it does. No, I regulate myself. Coffee in the morning,
The coffee,
you know how it goes.
That'll empty right out.
Yeah, absolutely. No,
because it relaxes the smooth muscles.
I've had a good run
of the colon.
There you go.
That's what
exactly.
happens. That's why.
Exactly. No, I feel good. I feel good. It's never been as angry as it was that day. You know what I mean?
No irritable bowel syndrome.
No. I'm looking good at the moment.
Have you eaten fiber lately?
Trying to eat more. Yeah.
See, I don't really understand irregularity.
I'm pretty regular.
I have no problem.
Pretty routine.
Pretty routine. Are you a twice a day man?
I'm mainly in the morning after the coffee.
You're a once a day man. Once a day man.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Whoops! See that? Ghost move the gimbal. Ghost move the gimbal.
This is all metal, isn't it? Metal. Wow.
Yeah. So there's an old video of them launching boats back in.
Fuck.
There you go. Yeah. I'll go up to the little museum. Actually, I'll go up the stairs and see.
Uh-oh, she's frozen.
Yeah, I think the reception's not the greatest.
Well, he's deep in the bowels of a ship factory.
Yeah.
Factory.
It reminds me of the old submarine repair.
I like that. She's back. She's gone. What? I'm back. I am back.
Welcome back.
That's incredible. That's amazing. It's an amazing site. This is. I've never seen anything like it. It's really quite amazing. And don't forget too, they had a Japanese submarine they found in the harbour, didn't they?
Midget submarine in World War II.
They were going to blow shit up.
They came. Yeah.
Yeah, we saved your bacon. The Japanese were right on your doorstep.
Yes.
Working their way from New Guinea directly for you. Super duper chat. That's why we
Cyber Metals, $3. This gonzo's sponsored by Cyber Metals. Cyber Metals.
That's pretty good.
JD, that's why we stole all your women when we were sleeping in the soccer soccer stadium, the football stadium.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
That's where they bunked the Marines.
Okay. I'm not much with heights. Anyone got a problem with heights?
Could you climb that crane for us?
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. Let me do that for a $2 super chat. Let's do it.
JD, I tell you the most scary thing is I was doing some streaming in Singapore.
This looks scary here.
And I went on this chairlift.
Yeah, I'm up high.
Hang over. Can you just with one foot on the ground, kind of like lean over and show us the view straight down?
Yeah.
Fuck.
JD.
It's like a
JD,
little
there?
Fuck that. Yes.
JD, can you hear me?
I'm there.
JD, I was in Singapore. I went on this chairlift and I was filming it with a camera. And there's nothing scarier than, oh shit, this is getting high. And I just meant really queasy. And I couldn't do anything because I'm stuck on this
horrible
chairlift.
Feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like
Cyber
exactly.
Metals.
I don't mind
cyber metals. Cyber.
Esoteric thinks you may soil yourself again, JD. Are there any hoses there? Like any free water? Who's the guy who's just hanging out there?
Yeah, if you're quick enough, you can get your britches off before you do any real damage.
Are you suggesting that
today?
We're looking at a young man.
That's what life's about, challenges.
I thought that was good.
There we go.
Are you there?
Should be back now. Should be back now.
Yes, you're back.
Should be back now.
You're back.
It's amazing. This is amazing stuff, really, to see.
I know it's a bit boring. We've seen this before, I know, but it's close to home.
No, I
so
love it.
yeah.
I never tire of this shit, man. I really like this stuff.
JD, your Gonzas are legendary, man.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Mike.
because
It means a lot for you.
we don't have to do anything. We just let you do it.
Yeah, sitting's good, huh? Sitting's pretty good.
Exactly. All we do is
pretty good.
tease
But
you for about 40 minutes while you're there. We just give you a hard time.
That's totally fine. That's fine. But I get it in as far as I don't know, bringing the excitement at night. Like, yeah, that sounded really bad.
Can you go there
But
at
you
night?
guys, people stay over here, don't they?
Oh fuck!
Because they
that'd
stay
be so
in the
creepy.
They stay in the tents down near the water there.
That'd be super
I
creepy.
remember seeing those.
They don't
Yeah,
have
so this-
cabins, do they, JD?
They do. They've actually got, and I'll show you. You can actually stay in a proper villa. I'll
Mhm.
show you what they like, which would be the way to go.
It's
Obviously,
expensive.
I don't know. I haven't looked into it, but we can have a look at how much the tents are for the night. And that's the
Is this place
convict
listed on
stuff.
Grindr?
fucking. I don't know. You could look that up.
I'm not allowed.
Okay, fair enough.
You know why? Because the kitten has software. He has software.
Oh, I hate these guys who have software.
Poor Mark.
High
He
tech
has-
software.
Pretty sure he has software.
Yeah, well, you wear kid gloves, eh?
Yeah, exactly.
So this is the convict settlement.
Oh well.
The convict settlement. What were these workers all convicted criminals? I don't understand.
Yes. Yeah.
Way before in time, way before the ship thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Now
okay.
this is
So
supposed to
it's
be for convicts, but it's got the nicest
Yeah.
floor I've seen
It's pretty
out of
nice.
anything yet so far.
Is that why you're called Pommies, prisoners of Mother England?
Yes.
It's beautiful
Is
floor.
that nasty to call you guys Pommies?
Doesn't matter. I
Hmm.
think it's a problem.
As Derek says, this is where they held the executions.
So
Well, it's funny you should say that. It's pretty nasty in here. They look like they're hooks on the wall. So I guess they're just things to hang their coats on. But you could imagine
Yeah, that's
people
probably where they hung
on
the prisoners on. Meat
So I'll
hooks. Those
show
are
you
meat
here.
hooks.
There you go. There's the hooks there.
Yeah, meat hooks.
Okay. Your nutsack, your SR Bell's relatives will hang out there. And
Do you know what? When JD, speaking of nutsacks, when I don't know what happened to it, but I bought a hairy kangaroo nutsack that had been sort
Yes.
of like turned into a change purse.
yeah,
Yeah.
they do that. All the tourist places have those. They have bottle openers made from kangaroo scrotums.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we got no respect for our national creatures. It's sad. I feel so sorry for the kangaroo hopping around without any balls. Think about that. That's how it works, doesn't it?
I guess. Doing,
Yeah.
doing.
Yeah. Oh, the humiliation.
They're hairy though.
Yeah. And there's a back scratcher made out of there. It's just terrible what they do. Like it's do you have to
Literally,
do
it is
that?
a ball sack change purse. That is exactly.
Yeah,
What it is.
exactly. I mean, do we have to do that? Show some respect. You guys wouldn't do that with an American Eagle, would you?
No. No,
Exactly.
that would be an illegal act.
Yeah, you don't do that. But there's so many places you could just sit down and just do a live stream from. There's just no one anywhere. The table there, that'd have been good.
Yeah,
I'll
but if
finish
you-
up on the
If you went
warden's
there to
house.
murder
up here.
somebody, you'd have to just pick these two. Not them. There's a kid. Spare the child.
Yeah. There was one guy who escaped. Captain Thunderbolt, the bushranger, escaped and he swam across to Hunters Hill. True story.
Captain Thunderbolt.
I think, yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
This place looks like
bushranger.
Alcatraz.
Bushrangers, where like
Are there
all of
like
our
sharks?
relatives came from, TW's relatives came from here.
Dubsy.
Convict precinct. See, the TW's relatives are all there. There you go.
Oh wait, shit! There's Dubsy.
There you go.
As a
All
young
look
man.
the same.
As a younger man.
Shallow gene pool, Just go up here, then I'll finish. Well, I did enjoy the Frederick Constant talk earlier. I had a friend or a colleague at work, a young bloke in his 20s, who got a Frederick Constant as his first watch. It's totally fine.
Yes.
Outside of the collector's stuff, I think it's a good watch to get as your first watch. You're right. I mean, it's derivative. I mean, all of their designs and case shapes are from somewhere obvious that we all know. But outside of the watch space and collectors, I think that's a good brand to get. If you're just going to get one watch as a non-watch collector sort of individual, I think they're all right. You got a perpetual calendar now, from what I understand. I'm running out
What
of
brand of perpetual calendar?
Frederick Constant.
Oh, okay, got you. Yeah.
You know,
They're not
JD.
cheap. They're not cheap. They're still thousands of dollars.
yeah, they have them at Vintage Watch Co. in the city. They have quite a few Frederick Constants there, including that World Time that you showed earlier. Which
It's very
again,
cozy here.
you think so?
You've got a
I tried
great.
to go.
Your family doesn't come with you on these walks you go on?
Oh no, they're in bed. I said I'm going out for a walk. They're in bed. They're sleeping in on a Saturday.
JD's on walkabout.
Yeah, it's like it's not. Again, it's so close to where I live. It's like 10 minutes. It's not too
This is like an
difficult.
ayahuasca journey.
Yeah. I'll just take you up here and then I'll say goodbye.
You know, the real ayahuasca journey usually includes a guide and then usually with a
The
group
shaman.
of people. And the
That was a
first thing
train, the ayahuasca. Isn't that a
give you-
train you guys had in America?
Oh,
give
it's a
you-
drug.
They give you
Scary.
depends to put
Yeah,
on.
because you're gonna
Yeah.
shit yourself and vomit.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
ayahuasca. Yes, you know.
So they got
Come
tents
here.
in this building? They got tents
Yeah,
in
those
the building
tents,
there?
They were just stored, I think.
Oh,
I love
okay.
the movie Altered States with William Hurt that has that sort of drug stuff. That's a great movie.
Is anything inside
1980.
the tents?
I can't get through. It's locked up.
Oh, locked.
Just bodies. Nothing to worry about.
Hmm.
Tends
up
to
here.
help keep the smell down.
Yeah, definitely keeps the flies off the corpse. Yeah, all that stuff. And here we go. I think the warden. This is where the warden used to live. Up here, which has a
It's pretty
fantastic
amazing
view.
stuff.
Look at this view that this house has. Imagine living in here.
This is
Show you
just
the view.
really.
They have a
really-
lighthouse on this island as well?
No, they don't actually.
Okay.
They don't. Because again, it's in a harbour.
Yeah.
Yeah, not outside exposed sea. It's a closed harbour. Yeah,
Fuck,
got the
that's a
view up
beautiful
here.
home, homestead.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
To live here would be millions of dollars if you. Fuck, what a view.
Isn't that nice? So you got this, and then you got
Fucking hell.
the Sydney CBD over there, and the
It's so
Harbour
beautiful.
Bridge, North Sydney in that direction. Chatswood, St Leonard's,
My God.
pretty nice. All right, thanks for having me on. And
Hey,
this
you
is where
for
you can
co- I
stay
love-
in
we
those
always
villas
love-
over there.
I always
Just
love the
so there.
Gonzaroonies. This is fucking amazing
Thanks,
stuff.
man.
That's pretty soon, Archie. You'll be doing the Gonzaroonies in Asia.
Yeah.
Yes. Hopefully.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
lying. You're lying to me right now. I know you're never going to do it. Super chat.
Phoenician Cedar, $5. JD, you should gonzo for Callum Park from Callum Park. This would
Right.
resonate with 99.9% of punters here. What's Callum Park?
Wasn't that a mental institution? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, okay. Got
That's
you.
what he's saying.
I believe it is.
That's not too far away. I could definitely do that. There's no problem there.
I mean, who's that man talking to?
Yeah.
All right. See you guys. Take care.
Thank you
I'll
so
be on
much.
tomorrow. See you
Well,
later.
thank you, JD. You've taken us right to the 2-hour point, which is like amazing because we're almost done. JD.
See you guys. See you later.
Thank you. Bye. Don't shit yourself. Super chat, Archie. Super chat.
Yes, 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 yes. What a great, great day there. Hey, we got a super chat from Hurricane, $2. Mike the Snake, top 5 strains of all time. Blue Dream in it.
Northern Lights number 4. AK-47.
Yeah, I knew that was going to be.
Blue Dream, maybe. Sour D and OG.
How about MILF? How about MILF weed?
those are the four big ones. But Blue Dream like came in as such a solid late comer. It's to be considered, but it's not OG enough. OG and Sourdy, those are the old standbys. And yeah.
Son of a gun, Archie, would you look at the time?
Yes, sirree. It's time to wind this up. You're going to get some food, and I'll be back tomorrow. Let's thank our super chatters. We had Kentucky Dancer, Bear Clooney, Watches, CB, Terry Boston, Crown and Case, CB, Crown and Case, CB, CB, Crown and Case, Crown and Case, Crown and Case, CB, Davy Smalls, SR Bell, Frankfurt Sausage, SR Bell, CB, SR Bell, Frankfurt Sausage, CB, SR Bell, Frankfurt Sausage, SR Bell, Hurritan, SR Bell, Hurritan, David N, Davy Smalls, SR Bell, John C, SR Bell, Frankfurt Sausage, SR Bell, SR Bell, SR Bell, Cyber Metals, Phoenician Cedar, Hurritan. Guys, that is the show. We'll be back tomorrow. See you later. Take it easy. Have fun. Take care. And guys, be happy. Check out David SW and Cyber Metals. See you later, guys. Hi, guys. It's Archie Luxury. Guys, I want to talk to you about David SW. David SW, David SW. Guys, if you are in America, if you are looking for a Rolex watch of your dreams, in fact, if you're looking for a contemporary modern wristwatch, I strongly advise you to look at David SW. Guys, don't play the dealer games. Don't bring in chocolates or Krispy Kremes for your dealer hoping to get a Rolex at retail. It's futile. Please, guys, save your dignity, keep some pride, go to David SW. I would highly recommend David SW, David SW. If you're in America and you're looking for a watch, go to David SW, David SW, David SW.